What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with the second side of the Disturbance in the Force EP from Audio Pancake on WahWah Records 2003. I talked about this release and Audio Pancake in my reaction to Yoda's Breakfast, so I won't repeat that all here, but if you are curious and you didn't see the other video, I would suggest checking the intro there. But we'll get straight to it. Again, this is Vader's Dinner, and it has a more overt musical connection to the source material which its title references, so be ready for that. Here we go. This is Audio Pancake on their A Disturbance in the Force EP 2003 on WahWah Records, and the track is Vader's Dinner. Like Yoda's Breakfast, it has a bit of a light and playful acid line and deep rolling bass. The acid has gone to another level. that line is it's just begging to be a sample. Wild acid riff. Very warbly. Technical term. Brilliant. I do think it's the better of the two sides, though I like Yoda's Breakfast a lot too. And it's not as fully dark as you would expect, given a Vader reference and the use of the Imperial theme and an acid-techno track, or the Imperial March. But it certainly has a slightly heavier sound than Yoda's Breakfast, so to me, it's like, I think I've used them probably in the same mix before, but as I sit here now, I feel like I would use Yoda's Breakfast in one type of acid-techno set, a bit brighter, a bit lighter, and then I would use Vader's Dinner in a slightly darker, like heavier set. Nevertheless, this is not the only record I have which features samples from or musical themes from Star Wars. I have a trance record, and I'm forgetting who it's by, but I'll dig it out and I'll react to it soon. I do also have a Brain record, the legendary Brain records, where all the artists were listed as Brain, even though there were a handful of different people over the course of the 50 or something releases that they put out. And it's one of the early ones. I want to say it's like Brain 6 or something, but it's like Power of a Dark Side is I believe what it's called, which normally like Power of the Dark Side, but I think it's listed as Power of a Dark Side. I don't think I've reacted to that, though that one feels like it's possible I did on my old channel. Either way, I don't think I've reacted to it, so hopefully in the next week or so, I'll react to some trance with Star Wars influences and motifs, and then another wicked acid-techno track, though with a different sound. Again, the Brain Records label, or was it Brain Records? I think it was Brain Records. But it's like a German label, and it's acid-techno, but it's not quite the same as London acid-techno in the WahWah or Stay It Forever style. So, nevertheless, I think this is a fantastic track. I love the incorporation of the Imperial theme, and I like how when it goes into the back half of the theme, it gets like a bit twisted and a bit like synth sharper, if that makes sense. But the real star is the wild acid riff, that really warbly acid layer that when it kicks in, it's like, whoa, where did that come from? Because up until that point, it doesn't feel terribly different from Yoda's Breakfast, but it goes to another level when that comes in. And then again, the rolling bass is another similarity between both of them. So yeah, it's just a great tune. Shout out to Audio Pancake, shout out to Geezer, shout out to WahWah and Stay It Forever, and all folks who enjoy cheeky little references to films and movies and so on in techno and trance like I do. So Let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.